Good afternoon, drivers. This is Barry with Christenson Transportation. This is a segment that I want to talk about on the maintenance side concerning idle time. We preach it all the time, and it's not just us. It's just a known fact of these motors. They do not like to idle. They need to build heat. They need to be in motion in order to do the proper regen to keep those engines as clean as possible. The hardest thing on these motors is to sit and idle that engine. Everybody's got an excuse, but if you're an owner-operator or either lease purchase driver, in the real world, without us backing it, you're going to put yourself out of business. So sometimes you got to make the hard decision, the big boy decision, the owner-operator decision is, I need to not idle my truck. And if you're idling the truck because your APU's not working, we need to fix the APU. That's not going to fix itself, so it's never going to fix your idle problem. So we're not accomplishing anything but damaging the motor and probably beyond your ability to pay for it for repair. So we spend a lot of time. We send monthly reports out to the fleet managers, to operations, showing idle time percentages. Our goal is 15% or less. It's highly achievable. It's not too high a bar to set. I've got drivers that have much lower than that, and guess what they have? They don't have a lot of time in the shop because they're taking care of that equipment. They're keeping it up. They're fixing it. They're doing their PMs on a scheduled basis. So pay attention to that. We monitor it pretty heavily. Pretty soon we're going to have a driver scorecard that takes that into play. And how's he treating the truck? How are they driving the truck? What's the fuel mileage? What's the idle time? What's the cruise control? All those things that put together make you an efficient driver and make that equipment last a lot longer. So get with your fleet manager, see what your idle time is, set a goal to decrease that. These APUs are pretty efficient. I know it's 100 degrees out there right now, but cool the truck down, or in the winter heat the truck up with the truck, shut it off, and use that APU to maintain that temperature. It'll keep you just as cool as the truck will, and it'll save your motor. So let's be smart, let's strive to improve, and set a goal each month. Get better than the drivers above you. Stay ahead of the ones below you. So take some pride in it, be successful. So thanks again for Christenson Transportation and the Trucker's Toolbox.